What is up, you guys? Welcome to the coaching channel. I'm Coach Kevin. Today's coaching topic is going to be why a man should be in control of his emotions. As men, we have gone through substantial changes in the last 70 years, especially in the way that we act. And part of the reason is because of the media, music, movies, feminist movement, more estrogens in our environment. It all comes down to the fact that men have changed their ways of doing things. Our behavior has changed. And that is not a good thing. Because when you compare men today to men of 100 and 200 years ago, men these days have become soft, feminine, weak. And not only physically, we have gone through physical changes as well. We're less muscular, we are softer, we are more estrogenic as a whole. However, one of the most important things that we should be aware of as men is that the strength of a man is here. A man should be mentally strong because life throws things at you that oftentimes you cannot control. And men today crumble down. Their body language makes them become smaller. They cripple in the eyes of anxiety, of fear, when they are confronted with hard situations in life. Whereas what a man should really do is stay calm and look fear and anxiety in the eyes and smile. Because when shit happens, a lot of the times there are situations that you cannot control. However, you can stay calm and you can rationally think about how to solve this problem. Panicking and running around like a woman is not going to solve anything. When you stay calm and you stay centered, you have the ability to think, you have the ability to rationalize, you have the ability to let your mind do its work on how to solve a certain situation. If you have your mind under control, that is. However, what men have lost is the ability to be a mountain, to be a rock, to be one pure block of strength. When a mountain is out there in nature, it's unmovable. No matter how hard the storm is, no matter how hard the thunder makes noise, the wind blows, the mountain is unmovable. It's one solid formation of strength. And yes, it will have scars, there will be some erosion. I won't say that you'll never get hurt. However, the mountain stays where it is. And that is what you as a man should do as well. You should be that mountain. You shouldn't only be that mountain for yourself, you should also be the mountain to other people around you. The people you love, your partner, your kids, especially your partner and your kids, even your parents when they become old, your friends. Because strong people are more respected. You often see after 10, 15 years of marriage, maybe 20 years of marriage, that the women suddenly leave their men. And of course, the same amount of being in love cannot be the same as in the beginning when you were dating. However, if somebody truly loves another person, if you truly love someone, you won't leave the other person. However, on condition that you respect that person. There are many women after a long time of being married that suddenly leave their husbands. And why is that? That is because that husbands, the men that they used to love and respect, have become complacent. They have become weak. They have let themselves go. What was once an in shape, strong, funny man with a good sense of humor who had ambitions has now become a fat slob with no ambitions. He's laying on the couch each day. He's not doing anything with his life. He has let himself go emotionally and physically. And that, my friends, is what turns women off. That is what turns partners off. If that man would have stayed ambitious, would have kept working out, would have being a strong husband. If the woman complains to him and he reacts emotionally, starts yelling, starts crying like a little baby, of course she will lose respect for him. But if he would have stayed calm and he'd been a little cocky funny, hey baby, I see you're making a move at me. Too bad you don't do that every day. Just say something to laugh and she'll look at you like, huh, what's he saying? Come here. You just take her hand. No, I don't want to come. I don't want to come. Well, it's your loss, baby. You had the chance to dance with me. Sorry, you lost it. It's just an example, but see where I'm going with this. He's reacting totally different than somebody who's crying, who's yelling, who's weak. When you are in the strongest negotiating position, you are in a place of indifference. And that means knowing subconsciously that you are a person of value, that you are strong, and that if the other person doesn't want to be with you, even though that you are being a strong man, a strong husband, it's okay, let them go. Because eventually they will see that you are strong, and the strongest negotiating position is the one when you are willing to walk away and mean it. Eventually those people will come back to you. And guys, like I said, in life, many things are uncontrollable. Life is essentially a journey that you're going through where things are coming your way. And most of those things you can't control. Some will be positive, some will be negative. And in the face of negativity, you should always remain strong. You should always remain like a mountain, unmovable. And the thing is, guys, when you are unmovable and strong, you are centered, you will be attracted to other people, because most people in this world are weak, both men and women. Most people are weak and they are craving to be in the presence of someone who is strong, because they pull themselves up on those people. Now, that shouldn't be an excuse to allow everybody in your life who needs a strong person, but I'm just saying that you will have a choice of partner, you will have a choice of friends, and you will be in control of who you decide to allow into your life. You'll become a person of value. Because we live in modern times right now, and you see, if something is happening, or you need food or you need shelter, there's always a possibility. There are supermarkets, there are food donation centers if you don't have any money. There's always that friend who you can stay on the couch with. However, in primitive times, when things were getting hard, there was no food, there was no shelter. It were the people, the men with the strongest minds, who were the ones who were surviving. And they were the ones people wanted to be around, because they knew if they were befriended with the people who were strong-minded, that they would also have a bigger likelihood to survive. In our primitive brains, nothing has changed. Because look at the world. Yes, you can find a job tomorrow at stacking supermarkets, and you can have a job cleaning. And yes, it earns money, but let's be honest, you will never get rich by doing that. You can become whatever it is that is a low-skilled job, and you will have a certain amount of income. However, you will never lead a life that is extraordinary. At least not maybe in experiences, but at least not financially. And that is because you're doing something. I'm not saying that your work at a supermarket or a garbage man or a gardener is less important than somebody who is a CEO. We all have important jobs, because if a certain area of the world's jobs would fall away, would disappear, well, we would be in big problems. Everybody who's working and who's contributing to society, I respect that, because if the garbage man tomorrow would stop picking up garbage, well, you would see what kind of a shithole this world would be, so I respect that. However, it is a job that pretty much anyone can do. And that is the difference between a CEO and, for example, a garbage man. Picking up garbage is a shitty job. It should be respected, however. but it's something that the majority of the people can do. You don't need a specific education to do that. While being a CEO involves having ideas, working out ideas, pushing through in situations of hardship, being creative with marketing campaigns, and that is not something that everybody can do. Most people are weak mentally, and that is why they are not able to achieve high positions in society. And that is why women, for example, value men with money. It's not specifically about the money itself, but it's because the money is a byproduct of the skill. And of course, there are always gold diggers, but many women want high value men who are wealthy because they know that they have certain skills that will make them survive. And women want to be with survivors. And as a man, you should always surround yourself with people who already have manifested those skills and life situations in their life, because then you can simply learn from them and emulate their success into your own life. Learn a skill from a successful person. Surround yourself with people who have already manifested in life what you want to achieve. Because the people who surround yourself with are the people who you will mostly look like, who you will act like, whose habit you will obtain. But those people are mentally strong. People who've made it, who are self-made men, they are mentally strong. And that is what separates the strong men from the weak men, the successful men from the unsuccessful men. In all areas of life, guys. It comes down to when you are mentally strong and when you are an unmovable centered mountain, you have the biggest chance of surviving in the wild. And that can be transferred to a life in the modern world. If you are mentally strong, you have the biggest chance of becoming a successful person. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the value that I've just shared with you, like the video. If you want more valuable information like this, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to share the video with somebody who might benefit from this, please share the video with them. If you want one-on-one coaching sessions with me, you can email to kevinmcoaching@gmail.com. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys. Take care.